You are native Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second generation people.
Second generation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been here a long time.
Yeah, you've been
And
here.
I live in the center of Los Angeles proper. So I'm facing south right now. Malibu and Palisades are that way from me.
Okay.
Downtown is that way from me. And Altadena is that way and that way. From
over the hill.
East and north.
So you're in downtown LA, you said? No.
I'm in an area called the Miracle Mile.
Okay.
And Koreatown.
Okay.
From the place I live, you could see all the smoke coming from Pacific Palisades and Malibu, and you could see all the smoke coming from Altadena. I want to jump on what Roger and Doriana were talking about, the winds.
Yeah.
I was born and raised here. There have never, ever, ever been winds like that. Growing up, we didn't really start talking about the Santa Ana winds until I was in high school. There was maybe a little bit of a warm breeze, but that didn't start until I was about 15 or 16, where we had a real conversation about where these hot winds were coming from. On Tuesday night, the night, the winds were so bad, everyone at my house, nowhere near the fires. And there had been the alerts that there were going to be dangerous high winds in Pacific Palisades. I don't know about Altadena. I was supposed to be in Pacific Palisades on Tuesday.
Oh my God.
We ended up shifting our meeting because my friend who lives there said, let's just do a Zoom because they're saying they may turn off our electricity. And I don't want you guys up here. Our meeting was at 11 a.m. At approximately 11:02, my friend looks up from her computer and out her window, and she goes, huh. And she says, let me show you this to you guys. She turns her computer around and there was a fire and just kind of the smoke going up just like this. And we went, aren't you supposed to get out of there right now? She goes, we're just going to wait for a second. She turns around. We talk at about 11:05. She and her husband went, we're out of here. And we're like, get out of there. And everything's gone. Those winds at my apartment, I'm not even going to talk about what was happening where the fires were. At my apartment, I have a number of single tall standing palm trees, 30, 40 feet. Those palm trees at one of the worst moments that night were all like this. And I thought, oh my God.
Oh my God.
These trees are going to snap. And then I went, oh my God, the fire. There was nothing that was going to happen except the kind of devastation that we're seeing.
Yeah.
That's what was going to happen. Firefighters in the air couldn't get up in that kind of horrible wind. The fire spread so fast. We were all up all night. The smoke was so bad in the morning coming from both directions. You know, growing up, I just want to give a little perspective. Growing up in this town when I was young, we got our cars when we were 15 and we drove from San Diego to the mountains, to Mount Baldy, to the beach in a day. That's not a dream or something that we just said. These neighborhoods, all of these places that we would go, this is my hometown. My hometown is hundreds of miles wide, hundreds of miles long. My friends grew up in the Pacific Palisades and Malibu. And I'm going to get emotional. My friends and family were in Altadena. Everyone's lost everything. The number of people who I know who've lost everything is on double 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35 people. Nothing like this has ever happened here. And I love my hometown, and
they talk about the lack of water. They talk about mismanagement and all that, but it really comes down to impossible. Impossible to prevent what happened.
Impossible.
When it started. Once the fire took hold, that was it.
That was it.